everybody. It is Hot and Rich, and welcome to the show called Hot and Rich. I'm your host, Cait Raft. It is Wednesday, the middle of the week, right there in the little middle, and it's July 22nd, 2020. That's what they're saying. That is, of course, the voice of Jack, my husband.
Hey, it's me, the sidekick.
The sidekick.
The sidekick's here.
Is there something in between sidekick and co-host? Like, I feel like
No.
You're more than a sidekick to me.
No,
Jack.
that's all I really
You're
am.
almost
though.
like a husband to me, like a work husband, and a legal husband. Legally,
Wow.
we are legally married.
Wow.
And it's legal.
Wow.
I'm so hot today because it's hot in LA. Oh my goodness. Thank you to the anonymous gifter who gave all of those tier 1 subs away. Thank you so much. Of course, when you subscribe to Hot and Rich on Twitch, it does help the show in a big way. It's probably the best way to support Hot and Rich. If you like the show and you want it to continue, yes, that is a threat. You should subscribe on Twitch. It's also fun because you get access to all the emotes when you subscribe. It's great. And you get 1 free sub on Amazon Prime a month. You just have to remember to redo it. Okay. Just Google Prime Twitch sub. I'm sure someone will explain it to you. It's hot out here in LA. So I've got, oh my God, the coolest little beverage. Look at that. Jack, how would you describe this beverage?
Cool, but the ice I would describe cloudy.
I know. Well, I didn't want to make you chop up some ice for me because I'm trying to get you to relax a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to relax a little bit.
So I had to use my own ice, which is very cloudy. So as you can see, cloudy ice. Okay, not ideal.
Oof.
But I've put 3 raspberries in my water just for fun.
That sounds like fun.
What do you think of the little floating raspberries in this water?
Well,
It's
I like
so
it.
cute. I'm so hydrated.
Okay. All right. You're really drinking a lot of water there. I mean, I feel like you're just like really sipping water. So
Water.
It's one of those things where you're like, what the hell?
It's the best thing ever. Don't you think water is the best ever? Like, isn't water just like fucking good? Honestly, like, I'm thrilled that my body is like, what, 90% water? How much water are we?
How much water are we?
We're a lot water.
Oh, it's a lot. It's really a lot.
Listen, everybody, I know that this is a podcast about celebrities, but take a second for yourself, okay? Drink some water. If you forgot, I want you to join me in this Wednesday. Water Wednesday.
Wow,
Jack.
the new day.
Jack.
Water Wednesday.
Oh my God. It's Water Wednesday.
Wow, Water Wednesday.
Holy shit, I got chills. It's
Wow.
Water Wednesday.
Wow, a Water Wednesday after all.
Oh my God.
It was a Water Wednesday after all.
Holy shit, Jack. I got chills.
Wow.
Hydrate. It's Water Wednesday. Wow. Thanks to everyone in the chat who is supporting this Water Wednesday. And I hope that you can all have some water, whether you're listening to the podcast, watching the episode on YouTube. Let's all have some water together. Oh, Water Wednesday. Wow. Water Wednesday. Jack, do you even have a water? Am I going to have to? I'll make you a water during the break.
Don't.
I'll make you a water during the break. I'll make you one of these.
Don't.
One of these. That's what you sound like when you don't drink water. That sound right there. That's the sound. That's a man who doesn't have any water. We need to pray for Jack right now, everybody. He doesn't have any water. I never start a show without a big old glass of water, you know?
How do you water?
How do you water? Oh my God. Can I get sponsored by water? Okay. What a weird episode so far, but I dig it. Why not? Why not?
Cait, I want to say something. You know, every episode you create a document that we're kind of going along. It's kind of like the script,
Yeah.
you know, for, you know, the episode.
Yeah.
And you always title it, you know, with the date,
Yeah.
right? Like it's always 07
Oh, no.
14. What? Do you see what happened?
Yeah. Okay, so we have a doc that we use for this show.
And today, Cait saved it as July 22nd, 3030. You're still writing 3030 on all your checks?
You're telling me the way.
3030?
You're telling me. Wait, young man.
3030?
What day is it?
It's 2020. Is that why
It's
your
only
look is so
2020?
futuristic?
It's only 2020.
That's why you're dressed so weird and have your hair so weird.
I have so much time. I have so much time. I thought it was 3030.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I have so much
3030.
time. I have so much time
I
now.
have so much time
I have
now.
so much time.
I have so much time now.
You know, I'm being like Ebenezer Scrooge going back in time.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. God, I like. Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I realized today is that one of my eyes is like droopier than the other.
Oh, no.
Did you know that about me? You've been married to me for what, 3+ years?
I've noticed
2 years?
every little thing, and it's all perfect.
How many years have we been married?
2 years.
2018 was the year we got married. So that means
That's right.
2 years? Or
That's
3
how the
years?
math works out.
I found out one of my eyes is droopier than the other. Did you ever like think to tell me that, or
Me?
did you ever think to tell me that, or
I don't think I would need
you were gonna
to.
let me figure it out?
I didn't even know. I don't even know if it's true.
This motherfucker, he doesn't even know what color my eyes are.
I don't know. Blue.
Actually, they're blue.
Ish.
They're blue, gray, green, yellow.
Well, that's not really true. Blue, gray, green, yellow is not a color.
They're actually blue, gray, green, yellow.
Blue, gray, green, yellow
True.
is not a color.
A true husband would know that. They're actually blue, gray, green, yellow.
Blue, gray, green, yellow.
Yeah.
So that happened.
It's like one of your eyes droops a little when you get Botox. Like that's like a symptom of Botox, right? But I haven't gotten Botox. Not since 2019. Wait.
Was it 2017?
2017?
No, not 2017.
When did I get Botox?
Maybe 19.
No, I think it was 2018.
Might have been 18.
I
Might have
think
been
it was
18.
2018. And I only got it the one time. I famously only got Botox once as a bit because I thought it'd be funny. And then I actually really liked it. And now I want to get it again.
You
But
loved every minute
I don't
of
have
it.
enough money. I loved having Botox. Truly best 4 to 6 months of my life. No regrets. It was amazing. I want to get it all over my face. I want to look like I have a frozen face that's stony and frozen. I don't need to show emotion. Who am I even going to see that needs me to show them emotion? I want to be like a frozen, like a...
You want to be a frozen what?
Yeah, I should get lips too, don't you think?
New lips.
I want my lips to look like this. Do you have any thoughts, Jack, about anything? Should I freeze my face?
I played a game of Civilization today and played and watched The Hobbit while I was watching it. And there's some good extended stuff in the extended Hobbit too. Some cool scenes.
Okay. Good. I won't be watching it, but I support you. Hey, I just thought of a segment idea for the show. Should we do it?
I don't know. Could be interesting.
It's called Hot Seconds.
Oh, okay.
That's what I call it. This is Hot Seconds. This is the part of the show where we do a topic, but we only talk about it for, I don't know, a cold second? No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, yeah, a hot second.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, a hot second. First up is Brooklyn Decker wore a Brooklyn diaper. Oh, Brooklyn diaper. Yep. She, no shame. No shame. This is all good. And she's, I just didn't know that, like, childbirth did this to the human body, and it actually strikes a fear into my heart. Not that I'm pregnant or anything, but maybe I will be one day. Brooklyn Decker tweeted or Instagrammed, quote, "If you don't want to talk about periods, keep scrolling. I don't know why I'm putting this out there publicly, but WTF happens post children that makes, well, let's just say I'm now in the depends wearing stage of my period."
Okie dokie.
So she has I guess childbirth fucked up her body to the point where she has to wear depends on her period now.
Sounds like she's got a big period.
God, birth sounds like fucking ugh. Periods already suck so much. What?
I don't know if everybody needs to wear a diaper.
Just like blasting through that birth canal and tearing up everything in its wake.
Check, please.
Check, please. Yikes. Yikes. Well, I hope that doesn't happen to me one day. Maybe I won't have children now. I mean, Jack, we can talk about that off the air.
Sure.
All right. Martha Stewart posted a thirst trap. Okay. Let's see. What do you think? Pretty hot, right? Here's the thirst trap. Let me describe it for you podcast listeners out there. It's kind of a duck-lipped, sexy-faced Martha Stewart in her Hamptons pool. And she, legit looks hot. I'm into it. She looks like horny. It looks so much like a thirst trap. She's doing a thirst trap. And I'm happy for her. There's no age limit to thirst traps. Anyone can do it. And Martha Stewart, she can do it. She's allowed. Right, Jack? What do you think?
Whatever the lady likes. It's fine with me.
Are you thirsty for the trap? Did you get trapped?
I'm trapped. I'm stuck in the trap.
Did you get trapped?
Oh, I'm right now in a little sort of net, sort of hanging from a tree branch.
Yeah.
I'm trapped.
I'm trapped too. I'm in that net with you. I can't
stuck
get out.
in a net.
I'm stuck in a net. That's what we say about thirst traps.
Well,
famously. All right. Here's a fun hot second. Phaedra from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know if you watch Atlanta, you know that Phaedra had a storyline at one point where she was studying to become a mortician. And now she's a mortician. And she gave this interview to Page 6 where she said that her business is booming.
Sure.
In the coronavirus times.
Yeah, I bet.
This is such a sick little headline here. Going great. RHOA's Phaedra Parks says her mortician business is booming in coronavirus crisis. This is real. It's a real headline. This is real. It's bleak, everybody. Bleak. I agree with you in the chat. It's bleak. It's a big yikes.
That's going to be a bleak one.
This is like an Onion article or something. What? Oh, boy. Well, I'm glad someone's business is doing well. Thanks, Phaedra, for letting us know. I don't know why I included this because I truly don't care, but apparently Grey's Anatomy is doing a coronavirus episode next season.
Wow.
Or maybe even a whole season about coronavirus. I don't know how they're going to film it without everyone catching coronavirus. It says right here, exclusive, #Grey's Anatomy will tackle coronavirus pandemic in season 17.
Wow.
I didn't read any more info on this, but that's wild, right? Do they just make it forever, Grey's Anatomy?
I think that the show will never end, I guess.
Do you think they'll just make it forever? It's season 17. They're at the point where they're like, what do we do? What do we write about? I guess coronavirus. We've done everything else.
Well, if you're doing a hospital show, it's like that is a whole season.
I mean, I might even.
Easy.
What if I jumped into Grey's Anatomy as someone who's never really watched it? Like, I watched some of like season like 2 probably when I was like a kid. But like, I don't know. What do you think? What if I jumped in just for the coronavirus season, just to like dip in and be like, what's going on here? What's going on in Seattle, Grace?
Start watching.
Are they going to do like a newsroom? Are they going to like have it play out like how it's actually played out, but with like a little bit of hindsight?
I don't know.
I think I'm going to watch. You know what? You got me, Grace. You got me, Chonda. I'm in now. I'll watch your coronavirus season. You know, why wait for us to process and grieve? Why wait? Why not just do the coronavirus season right away while people are still dying? They're writing it while people are still dying. Why not? Why take time to process it? Just write a whole, You go, Grey's. You go, Grey's Anatomy. I don't know why. I don't talk about TV shows on this podcast, but whatever. Now I am. I'm getting into the TV talk biz. And that's hot and rich of me. Okay, I have a question, Jack.
Yep.
Let me know the answer. Yes or no. It's a yes or no question.
Okay.
Are Zach Braff and Florence Pugh still together?
And I'm now meant to answer?
Yeah, like what? Yes or no?
Let me look up really quickly. Did Florence Pugh? As best I know, yes, they are still together.
Great. Yeah, I already knew that too, but I just wanted to test you there.
I don't know for sure, but yeah, it seems to me. I don't see anything.
Here's how we're gonna know that they break up. By the way, do you want to know my secret?
How? What is the secret?
I already know this. This is what's gonna happen when they break up. She is going to unfollow him on Instagram.
Oh, so you're just gonna keep an eye out for that?
I don't think she'll keep following him. Or she'll delete her Instagram. That's how we'll know. I just feel that's what's going to happen.
Just feel it.
I just feel it. Okay. Before we go to break, I just want to say, I think that we're going to do merch. We're going to do hot and rich merch very soon. I'm going to start working on it.
That short for merchandise?
Merchandise. Okay.
Wow.
So if you have ideas for merch, like what you would buy, please tweet me or Instagram me at Hot and Rich Show. I'm starting to collect ideas for merch. Okay. So I want to know what you would want, basically. So tell me what you would buy and I'll sell it to you.
Wow.
And that
That's
way
cool.
this show can make some money.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. I can become hot and rich.
I like the koozie alert I saw.
I know. Okay, so someone pitched
koozie alert.
I forget who pitched it.
I think it was Bobby Libby.
Oh yeah, Bobby Libby pitched koozie alert, and it's a beer koozie. Love that.
Koozie alert.
All right, so I'm not going to be able to keep track of your ideas in the chat, although I'm sure they're amazing. So make sure you tell them to me on DM or tweet at me, however you want. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, everybody. And we're back. Okay. You know what? Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Let's talk about what's going on with Kim and Kanye. It's a lot, and I definitely want to be sensitive when I talk about it because it does seem like Kanye is going through a public mental health issue right now. He's been open in the past about his bipolar disorder, and it just seems like some messy family drama is happening that we don't really need to be a part of, but he is a public figure and he's tweeting a lot and it's making the news. So I'm just going to just kind of catch everybody up and then, we'll move on. But we have to talk about it for a little bit because I actually think that what we're witnessing is Kanye's exit from the Kardashian family. And it's that's a big deal and that's newsworthy. Jack, first of all, what do you think about everything that's going on with Kanye?
I think it's I really feel for him. It seems like it's a really difficult. It really does seem like it's a really difficult time. You know,
I feel for everyone involved. It's a complicated, messy issue. I feel for Kanye in a big way.
Yeah.
He's. Let me just give you the bullet points, okay? So basically, Kanye went on a Twitter spree. He tweeted a bunch of stuff. Here's my takeaway from the tweets that he put out, most of which are deleted now, but you can still find them online. He called Kris Jenner Chris Jong-un.
Kind of funny.
And he accused her of being a white supremacist. He said that Chris tried to 5150 him. He called her white supremacist. He said that she's not allowed around the kids. She also said her boyfriend, Corey Gamble, isn't allowed around the kids anymore. He also tweeted that he's trying to divorce Kim. He said the movie Get Out is about him. He also said some slut-shaming, anti-abortion stuff. I'm not really going to go there. It's dark. He then hinted that Kim and Meek Mill might have had something to do with him wanting to get a divorce. People are assuming this means Kim and Meek Mill had an affair. Meek Mill denied it on Twitter. It's sort of confusing what's going on. So he deleted a bunch of tweets, basically. Then Dave Chappelle hops on a private jet to check on Kanye. They made a video together where Kanye's like asking Dave Chappelle to make a joke. It's kind of funny. And then Kim came out with like a long statement about Kanye's bipolar disorder, which coincided with her also meeting a bunch of divorce lawyers in LA, allegedly. So what do you think? Did I sum it up okay? I didn't show a bunch of screenshots of his tweets. I'm not trying to like spend a lot of time covering the tweets.
Sure.
But
No, it's fine.
because it's like I'm not trying to like make fun of any of this. I'm just like trying to give you all the facts.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah. I mean, I take it seriously when he calls out like the Kardashians for white supremacy.
Yeah.
Listen, Kanye's said a lot of fucked up shit. I don't agree with a lot of his like sexist and like anti-abortion shit. I mean, but he's calling out his own family for white supremacy, and I feel like we should like listen to that.
Listen, Kanye is having a really rough time.
Yeah.
Some things he's saying are it's like it often is with Kanye, where it's like some things are very correct, some things are a little bit fucked up. You know, the way he's doing it is probably a function of his, having some mental issues, but
Right.
That's about that,
Right. I mean, he's been extremely right many times. He's been extremely wrong many times. He was right when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people.
That's true. That's right.
So like, I don't know. Full disclosure, like I've been for like most of my adult life a big Kanye fan and a Kardashian fan. Now I hate the Kardashians, but I'll always like have like a soft spot for Kanye, even though I disagree with like a lot of what he says, and a lot of it is like actively harmful. So I think if you've been a Kanye fan, you know the complex feelings that come along with like liking Kanye and his music. I'm not saying I'm a stan. I don't like endorse or anything. He's a problematic fave, but some of my favorite albums of all time have been Kanye albums. Okay. That all being said, let's read Kim's statement she posted on her Instagram story. Let's read this through. It's worth noting that she hasn't really released a statement like this about Kanye's mental health before. She didn't say anything when he first talked about being anti-abortion. She didn't say anything when he went to go meet with Trump and like endorsed Trump. She is only, I don't want to be like shady, but she is speaking out about this now because he started to come after her and Kris Jenner, I believe. But that being said, I think this is a well-written statement. Clearly, like a lot of thought was put into it. Let's just read it. As many of you know, Kanye has bipolar disorder. Anyone who has this or has a loved one in their life who does knows how incredibly complicated and painful it is to understand. I've never spoken publicly about how this has affected us at home because I'm very protective of our children and Kanye's right to privacy when it comes to his health. But today, I feel like I should comment on it because of the stigma and misconceptions about his mental health, or about mental health. Those that understand mental illness or even compulsive behavior know that the family is powerless unless the member is a minor. People who are unaware or far removed from this experience can be judgmental and not understand that the individual themselves have to engage in the process of getting help no matter how hard family and friends try. I understand Kanye is a subject of criticism because he is a public figure and his actions at times can cause strong opinions and emotions. He is a brilliant but complicated person who, on top of the pressures of being an artist and a black man, who experienced the painful loss of his mother and has to deal with the pressure and isolation that is heightened by his bipolar disorder. Those who are close with Kanye know his heart and understand his words sometimes do not align with his intentions. Living with bipolar disorder does not diminish or invalidate his dreams and his creative ideas, no matter how big or unobtainable they may feel to some. That is part of his genius, and as we have all witnessed, some of his big dreams have come true. We as a society talk about giving grace to the issue of mental health as a whole. However, we should also give it to the individuals who are living with it in times when they need it the most. I kindly ask that the media and public give us the compassion and empathy that is needed so that we can get through this. Thank you for those who have expressed concern for Kanye's well-being and for your understanding. With love and gratitude, Kim Kardashian West. Okay, so it's like a very polished public statement from Kim. It's mostly like making the rounds in the press as like, this is very good, like good for Kim for contributing to the destigmatization of mental illness, which like that aspect of it is good. We should definitely not stigmatize mental illness. It's something that affects like literally every family that's ever existed, pretty much, at least these days. That being said, it's weird that she released this and is also meeting with divorce lawyers, and Kanye tweeted that he didn't like approve of this statement and it wasn't sent to him beforehand or anything. So it's like, that all being said, like I also just don't trust the Kardashians ever. I don't trust them. So it's like, it's hard for me to pat Kim on the back ever, but yeah, like it's like you can't, it's like there's no winner here. It's like, it's just a fucked up family issue. It's not Kim's like responsibility to speak out on this or anything. Like, people saying, Kim, come get your man or whatever, I believe that that's misogyny. But also, like, she and Chris did try to 5150 him. And, like, the way this is written sounds like they're trying to commit him against his will, which is also, like, that's a human rights issue. And it's complicated. And I don't even need to go there. But let's go to the next slide here, Jack. So, okay, here's just some things I've been thinking about with Kim's statement. I'm paranoid that the Kardashians are trying to get Kanye into a conservatorship. I maybe am just like conspiracy theoried out at this point, but like after witnessing everything that's going on with Free Britney, I don't think a conservatorship relationship with Kanye would be like a good thing for anybody. The wording of her statement feels like, oh, we wanted to 5150 him, but he has to want it too, and like unless he's a minor, we can't do anything. It's like, are you pushing for a conservatorship? I don't know. I'm just asking. I feel like that would be a bad idea, but I don't know these people, so I can't really speak on this. But I am speaking on it because I have a celebrity podcast. Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust the Kardashian-Jenner industrial complex in general. This feels very PR to me, which, like, of course it is. It's like someone in their family is, like, tweeting bad things about them, so they're going to put out some PR push to make that squeakier and cleaner. It's going to be on the show, right? Cait in the chat asks, this will be on the show. I think you're right. I think so. I mean, the whole reason for Keeping Up with the Kardashians is, one, to keep the Kardashian brand like on TV sets to remind people to buy their products. And 2, it's PR for the Kardashians. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, it's like everyone in this family is going through hell right now. I do have compassion for Kim, even though I don't like the Kardashians. I have compassion. I know what it's like to be in a family that's dealing with something like this. Like, it is hard. And I have compassion for anybody out there who is like mentally ill or cares for someone who's mentally ill and like is trying to get help. Like, it's hard. We don't have good resources in this country. We don't have good like education about mental health. Like, we just don't have any options really in the world we live in. We live in a broken world. We live in a super, super broken world. Let's move on though, and let's talk about this Kris Jenner thing, because Kanye had a lot of things to say about Kris Jenner. Apparently he is accusing her of being a white supremacist, saying that she's not around the kids. He like talked about how she, I think he's like referring to how Kris like wanted Kim to do Playboy or something. I don't know. It's like it's a mess. But there's this article in People that says Kim Kardashian is most upset that Kanye West claimed Kris Jenner can't see their kids. Source. And then let's read the quote here. The source said, quote, "She was most upset that Kanye said that Kris isn't allowed around the kids. Nothing could be further from the truth. Kris is an important part of the kids' lives, and Kim loves the bond they have. She's 100% allowed around the kids." So, like, I think when you come for Kris, like, that's when you get, like, Kim meeting with every divorce lawyer in LA. Let's look at that, because that's what's making a lot of headlines today. Kanye said they're getting divorced, and now we're getting all this news that Kim's meeting with divorce lawyers. If you've seen the movie Marriage Story, you know that that's like a tactic for divorce in California. If you meet with like a bunch of divorce lawyers, it means your spouse isn't allowed to use them, even if you only meet with them one time. So like what people will do is meet with like a ton of divorce lawyers so that their spouse like gets a worse lawyer. So I'm guessing that's what's going on right now. There's this headline in Us Weekly that says Kim Kardashian's meeting with divorce lawyers after Kanye West's Twitter rant. Controversial family comments. There's a source who told Us Weekly Kim has been meeting with lawyers to explore and talk about a divorce. People magazine covered it, saying Kanye West and Kim Kardashian have been considering divorce for a long time, sources say. Yeah, apparently they've been thinking about it for a long time. People magazine wrote, quote, "The stars who have been married since 2014 and share 4 kids were even attempting to figure out the most amicable and loving co-parenting situation. But now Kanye has, well, he has gone down a different path, both in terms of deciding to announce his presidential bid and also in terms of how he's choosing to express himself and the things he's choosing to say." End quote. Weirdly, Page 6 says that multiple sources told Page 6 that divorce is not in the cards for the couple. So we're like, People and Us Weekly are saying they are getting divorced, and that Kim's meeting with lawyers. Page 6 is saying divorce is not in the cards. So it's like, who knows? I would say, like, from my personal experience, like knowing how the Kardashians handle press, like I know they have good relationships with Us Weekly and People magazine. Like, those sound like they would be Kris Jenner sources. I don't know about their relationship with Page 6. I know they're really tight with TMZ as well. So it's like they exchange access to them in exchange for like, you only publish like things that we let you publish. Am I articulating that right, Jack? It's like,
yeah,
they trade in access. So they have these relationships with the press. I believe Us Weekly and People when they say that Kim's meeting with lawyers and they've been talking about divorce for a while. Also, they were quarantining apart. Yeah, like this isn't like shocking. This I don't think even really has to do with these tweets. I think maybe the tweets are the straw that broke the camel's back or something. But oh my God, I'm just exhausted from this already. Jack, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's like a sensitive topic. I desperately don't want to like come off like I like flippant about it. You know what I mean? Like mental illness is like tough as fuck. It's hard. I'm sad. The whole thing just makes me sad. It just makes me sad. Cait in the chat said the front page of TMZ right now is just Kanye went to Walmart. Apparently, Kanye went to Walmart.
Kanye went to Walmart, I guess.
Kanye West leaves ranch with a diamond dash just for Walmart run. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
He's with Diamond Dash. They're shopping at Walmart. I mean, you know, maybe Dave Chappelle needed like some soda or something. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. This weighs on me. As someone who follows the Kardashian and Kanye news cycle very closely, it's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, he's got an album coming out on Friday. And if you're going to like lizard brain it or whatever, maybe this is all just album promo, but I don't think so. But he does have an album coming out. He like has been tweeting out the track list and stuff.
He misses a lot of those release dates though.
I know, so I'm like maybe he won't actually put it out Friday, but he's saying it's coming out Friday. Yeah. Interesting. Here's what's really interesting. What's going on with Larsa? Do you know Larsa Pippen? She's like a close friend of the Kardashians. Apparently, like, Kanye tweeted this. Just the word Larsa with the thinking emoji. This was just tucked away in his like tweet storm, was just this one tweet that said Larsa. And then all these articles come out today. Like the entire Kardashian family has suddenly unfollowed Larsa Pippen on Instagram. So like this is where I'm like, okay, like now I'm strapped in, ready to go. Like what's going on with Larsa? Like what? They're like best friends with Larsa. And now like they've all unfollowed Larsa. And she unfollowed them back. Like, what is this? Like, this is kind of crazy. And this is all coming off Kanye going, Larsa, I want to know. I want to know. I read this article that was guessing maybe it has, like, she hooked up with Tristan or something. That would be wild. I don't know. Something happened with Larsa. I mean, I don't trust Tristan at all. Like, he definitely would hook up with another family friend and cheat on Khloe. But who knows? Who knows? I'm fatigued. I've got fatigue. I'm fatigued. Ugh, I'm glad that's over. We're done. We're done. No more Kanye. No more Kardashians. I'm stressed because I'm just like, I don't want to like be upset. I don't want to upset anyone. This is like too dark, you know? There's some celebrity gossip stories that you should just like not even go there. I shouldn't have even done it, but I did it. Now I'm stressed. And honestly, guys, this episode is just going to get sadder and sadder because I have devastating news for you. Jennifer Lopez got her Dune buggy towed in the Hamptons. Okay? J-Lo, she was going to have a beach day. She brought her Dune buggies to the beach. And guess what? She didn't have the right permits. And the cops were called. Someone snitched. And these 3 Dune buggies got towed. Jack, can we play the sad music?
Sure.
I'm just really sad about this. And like, I can't believe someone would tell on J-Lo like that. Like, just let J-Lo have her Dune buggies at the beach. Ugh, I'm so sad. You know what? I actually have a candle here. It's a picture of J-Lo and the Dune buggies. Here, you can go back up to just me for a sec, so we can see. This is it's a picture of J-Lo texting to get picked up because she doesn't have a way back to get back to the house. And there's a picture of the Dune buggies on a tow truck. I'm just gonna light a candle. I hope they're okay. They had to get into a car. Someone had to come pick them up because they had no way to get back to the house. Dear God, up in heaven, can you watch over the 3 Dune buggies that got towed and make sure that J-Lo gets them back? I don't even know where they are. Are they in a... Where do towed cars go again? What's that called? When a car gets towed? and they go somewhere.
A tow yard?
A lot.
A tow yard.
Tow yard.
Impound
a pound lot.
A pound.
The pound.
The pound.
Thought that's where animals go.
The impound.
Car jail.
The impound.
We gotta abolish car prisons and get J-Lo her dune buggies back. I hope if you're at home listening to this, I hope you're also lighting a candle right now because J-Lo needs all the prayers that she can possibly get. God bless J-Lo's dune buggies. God bless J-Lo's dune buggies. Let's look at the pictures of the dune buggies getting towed away. Here's the truck taking the dune buggies. 2 of them. I'm sure another one had to come for the 3rd. Here's another picture of J-Lo texting A-Rod to come pick her up. Hey, A-Rod. They freaking towed the dune buggies. Some Karen snitched on me. Can you come pick us up? I'm dropping a pin. Devastating. Here's another picture. J-Lo with her kids. I blurred out one of the kids' faces. She's texting for A-Rod to pick her up. She's like, what's taking so long? The paparazzi are here. This is really awkward. Here's another picture. This is the car that picked J-Lo up. A blue Bronco. Apparently A-Rod's friend was driving it. Ugh, I could cry. Prayers for everybody who's gotten a dune buggy towed. Not just J-Lo. Okay, I'm sure there's someone out there who needs our support, who also got their dune buggy towed. I'm going to keep this candle lit for the rest of eternity, of course, because even if she does get her dune buggies back, the pain of losing them, even momentarily, will linger forever. Okay, well, should we look at her Hamptons house? Should we look at her Hamptons house?
Let's see her Hamptons house.
Here's her house. It's $10 million.
Wow.
It's $10 million. You know, they started the quarantine in Miami. Then they went to LA. Now they're in the Hamptons.
The Hammies.
It's nice to be J-Lo. This is a pretty big, ugly, boring house. That's my summary of it. $10 million sits on 3 acres of land. And it's boring as fug. Okay. Let's look at more pictures of it. Okay. It's like brown, woody farmhouse style or something. It's like ugly. This big, boring lawn is ugly. Why do rich people insist on having these blank, boring, giant yawns? Just so like lawns. I called it a yawn. It's a lawn that makes me yawn. Why do rich people love these big fucking massive lawns? They're so boring. It's like, oh, I might throw a wedding at this house one day, so I gotta have a big lawn. Boring. Let's go to the next one. Okay, this is the driveway. Big driveway. Big boring driveway. Next. Okay, the kitchen is like so boring. You know, see that light fixture in the foreground? It's just a plain circle. Do you see that light fixture, Jack?
Yeah.
Guess who else has that exact same light fixture?
Who?
This fucking bitch right here. Me.
You?
That's the light fixture in my rented, like, regular person apartment.
Where do we have it?
In the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
That's like our shitty light fixture.
That thing sucks.
You paid $10 million to have the same light fixture as me?
It stinks.
Who rents a normal person apartment? That light fixture sucks ass. How do I know it sucks ass? Because I have the same one and I hate it. But I'll probably never own a home, so I'm stuck with my rented light fixture. God fucking damn it. Ugly. And that backsplash looks like puke. Next. Okay, kitchen. Here's another angle. Giant, what? Oven? Fridge? What the fuck is that? Is that an oven or a fridge? What is that? I think it's a fridge.
I think that's a big ass fridge.
I think it's a giant fridge with like two giant refrigerators next to each other with like 2 giant freezers at the bottom. I think that is an ugly fridge. If you're going to go big fridge, like make it cute at least. Next. Boring living room. Just devastatingly boring. So beige. I hope that these are not the pictures of her furniture. I hope these are like the staging photos because J-Lo, I mean, you can do better than this. Let's go to the next one here. Okay, this is a room that is just a couch. Why would you do that? Another really bad light fixture. Are those supposed to be candles on top of that light fixture? That looks dangerous. I don't like this room. What do you do in this room? You just sit on a couch? A really big couch? What, are you going to put 30 people on a couch? Why would you have 30 people on one couch? How are they going to like get around each other? What if someone has to get up and pee? I don't like this room. Next.
Yeah, there's a lot of shuffling around. It's going to go on.
Okay, here's the backyard. Massive lawn once again. And a hedge situation for the pool. Like a hedge is surrounding the pool. This is how big this lawn is. It's like the pool looks tiny, but we know that is a massive pool. The lawn is just so big and bad. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, here's like the entrance to the pool and the pool house. Hedges AF, baby. If you love a hedge, go there. You know, it's not on the beach. You had to either pick big lawn or beachfront, and she chose big lawn. I don't know why. I would have chose small lawn and right in front of the beach, but I mean, maybe she wants privacy. I don't fucking know. Let's look at the next one. I think this is a picture of the pool next. Yeah, here's the pool. Pretty, but boring. But big, but boring. Next. More lawn. Okay, I do not like this lawn. Is this the last one, Jack?
That's the last one, and it's a boring ass lawn.
Like, truly, like, just such a fuck you to, like, everyone else to have a lawn that big and boring. Like, having a lawn that big and boring is just rude. It's like, fuck you. Like, I have a lawn that I don't even use. It's so big. Like, what? That's just, I don't get it. Am I missing something? Why do people love big
Yawns?
I can't talk today.
People like big yawns because you bring in a little bit of, extra oxygen, and it gives you a little boost of energy.
I can't talk today.
That's why people like big yawns.
I really can't talk today. I'm not hydrating enough in the second half.
Sorry, just letting out a big yawn.
Oh my God, now you're making fun of me.
Why do people like big yawns?
Well, did you like it?
That's how I yawn.
All right, that's it. That's today's Hot and Rich. I would like to dedicate this show to J-Lo's Dune buggies because even though she has an ugly big lawn, she still needs our prayers to get those Dune buggies back. Okay. Hopefully she can get the permits. Thank you all for listening. And I read some amazing reviews on Apple Podcasts from you. You are all, I don't deserve you, wonderful listeners. You're the best. Thank you for reviewing the show. It really does help the show. So thank you. And thank you to J-Lo's Dune buggies for, hopefully making your way back to J-Lo's house. And I'll see you on Friday at 4 p.m. Stay hot and stay rich.
I'm so fucking